We're at Lakehead University at the Environmental Conference, and we're with Warren Philp. And we're talking about the Thunder Bay Waterfront Trail. Warren, what do our readers and viewers need to know?
Yeah, James, thanks for having an interest in the topic. So the City of Thunder Bay's Waterfront Trail plans were really put together in 2012-2014. City Council approved a plan for a 13.5 kilometer waterfront trail extension that would take one from Fisherman's Park at the mouth of the Current River all the way across the city's waterfront to cross the Kam River by way of the Jackknife Bridge to connect effectively Current River with Westfort by going along the water's edge. There's four major connecting pieces that are critical to making that full trail plan happen. The plan was costed at north of $20 million in 2021. We know the cost is much higher now. The Waterfront Trail Rotary Community Action Team came on the scene about 4 years ago. When we looked at this plan, we saw that Rotarians and non-Rotarians having a voice towards advocating for the trail would be a good thing to do in the absence of a trail association in the city of Thunder Bay. So for the last 4 years, the WTRCAT has been advocating by way of doing deputations, by establishing a website, a Facebook page, by funding or pulling funding together for an economic and tourism impact study that proves the merits of this waterfront trail plan. The waterfront trail plan would effectively take a person out of Prince Arthur's Landing, going north, connect to to Fisherman's Park by way of a crossing of the Richardson elevator property. That's in that direction. Once you're connected to Fisherman's Park, you're connected to everything on the Current River Greenway, from Boulevard Lake, Shunya Mines, Centennial Park, Trowbridge Falls, all the way up to the Cascades. And then at Fisherman's Park as well, those who are advocating for the development of the Kinghorn Rail Trail into Shunya Township, Dorian, Red Rock, and Nipigon would have a connection into the city by way of that node at Fisherman's Park. In a southerly direction, coming out of Prince Arthur's Landing, connections are needed at the old Northern Wood Preservers property to get to Central Avenue, and then hopping onto the islands, bridge crossings owned by CPKC of the Mission McKellar Bridge, the Bascule Bridge there, and then also the Jackknife Bridge to Syndicate Avenue. So a major project. What's critical right now is that the city is working on a 10-year growth plan. It'll be discussed at council on October 21st, next Tuesday. Right now in the draft plan, this 10-year plan, there's no reference to the city's waterfront trail extension plans. And we as advocates and our supporting organizations, 50 to 60 organizations have provided letters of support for this project. We believe that it should be in the growth plan as we potentially prepare to re-industrialize our waterfront with up to 6 different heavy industrial projects on our waterfront that are being discussed right now by council, by administration, and by those who want to move those projects ahead. We're not necessarily averse to heavy industrial development since the waterfront is zoned that way, but we don't want city administration and council to forget that they have a trail plan in place that somehow has to mesh with these industrial plans for our waterfront. We've got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, once-in-a-generation opportunity to do something about this waterfront trail, or else we might lose that opportunity over the next number of years if it isn't kept in mind.
What can people do?
Well, contact their councilors, first of all. December 2nd will be that vote to finalize the growth plan. Tell them that you want to see evidence of that waterfront trail expansion plan in the growth plan. Next Tuesday at the Moose Hall, there'll be a session there where city staff will be engaging the public on whatever people want to talk about. Well, raise the waterfront trail plans with city administration. Carrie Marshall's division, Commissioner of Growth, and her staff, Ian Kaufman and Matt Pearson, hopefully will all be there to hear from people. Yeah, and watch for the WTR Cats news on Facebook and at thunderbaywaterfronttrail.com as we marshal our resources to try to get reference made to the waterfront trail expansion plans in the growth plan that's, again, going to be finalized in December.
Warren, thank you very much.
You're welcome, James.